Good evening, sir.
Good evening, all.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, all.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, all.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Okay, is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Right. See, first let us write this cos of. See, the cos inverse of minus x is pi minus cos inverse x. Pi minus cos inverse 2 by 3 you can write it. Minus sine inverse 2 by 3. And one more thing, from cos inverse 2 by 3, sine inverse 2 by 3, let us take minus comma out. So that we can have cos of pi minus. So this we can write sine inverse 2 by 3 plus cos inverse 2 by 3. See, we have one wonderful result that we have discussed earlier only. Sine inverse x plus cos inverse x. If x belongs to minus 1 comma 1, that's equal to pi by 2, 90 degrees. So for example, instead of 2 by 3, if you say x, sine inverse x plus cos inverse x, whose value is pi by 2. So now this becomes cos of pi minus pi by 2. So this equals to cos of 2 LCM 2 pi minus pi. That is pi. So cos of pi by 2. Cos of pi by 2. What is the value of cos of pi by 2? Anybody?
0, sir.
0.
Very good. This is the answer. That's all. So is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall I move to next page?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us move to the next question. Secant square of cot inverse 3 cot inverse 3 plus cosecant square of tan inverse 2. It's very interesting problem. This is the value of this one we need to evaluate. Any idea? Say this is equal to alpha, say this is equal to beta. That means secant square alpha plus cosecant square beta you need to find out. So let us see the, let cot inverse 3 equals to alpha. That implies cot alpha is equal to 3. You take a triangle. Right? As for the definition of the cotangent function, 3 is the adjacent side, 1 opposite side. This will be 1 plus 9, root 10. Leave it now. Let us say this tan inverse 2 equals to beta. Okay, tan beta. What is tan beta? Tan beta equals to 2.
2.
Yes. So now take another right angle triangle. Say beta. As for the definition of tan, we can write 2, this is 1. This will be root 5. Am I correct? So now
Yes.
we need to find out
Yes.
now secant square alpha plus cosecant square beta we need to find out. So from the first triangle, let us find out sec alpha. What is sec alpha? Sec alpha is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side. So root 10 upon 3. We need cosecant beta. Cosecant beta is equal to what do you get now? Hypotenuse by
Root 5 by root 5.
opposite, root 5 by 2. So let us substitute here. Sec alpha is equal to root 10 by 3. That we can write root 10 upon 3 whole square plus cosecant beta whole square. Cosecant beta is equal to root 5 upon 2. So root 5 upon 2 whole square. Okay, simplify and tell me the answer. What do you get? This is equal to 10 by 9. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. 5 by 4.
5 by 4.
95 by
36 is
95
the,
by 36.
36 the LCM.
95 by 36.
95 by 36.
95 by
36.
36. Clear is it?
Yes, sir.
Right. $95 or 85? I think so, 85.
Yeah, 85.
Not 95. 40 plus 40, 80. 80 plus 5, 85. Right. Now, fifth question. Find the value of cot inverse 1 upon 2. 1 minute. Plus cot inverse 1 upon 3.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So you remember this concept regarding this question. Cot inverse x equals to tan inverse of 1 upon x. First convert this cot inverse 1 upon 2 plus cot inverse 1 upon 3 in terms of tan inverse function. So this cot inverse of 1 upon 2, you can write tan inverse of 1 upon 1 by 2. That becomes tan inverse 2 plus cot inverse 1 upon 3 becomes tan inverse 3. But for example, here one interesting thing need to be discussed now. So beside this concept, for example, if you say x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3, find xy also. That is 2 into 3 will be 6 is greater than 1. Here now we get the two conditions, x greater than 0, y greater than 0, and xy is greater than 1, not less than 1. You remember, xy greater than 1. So whenever this case appears, so now tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula, we have this formula. So you have this formula now. So note right down, very important note this is. So providing x greater than 0, y greater than 0, suppose the product xy is greater than 1, then tan inverse x plus tan inverse y can be written as pi plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. That means for this one, to simplify, you need to use this formula. Pi plus tan inverse of x means 2, y means 3. Simplify. What will be the next step you will get it? According to this concept analysis.
Pi plus tan inverse of -1.
Pi plus first tan inverse of 2 plus 3 upon 1 minus 6. Right. Pi plus tan inverse of 5 upon minus 5. That is pi plus tan inverse
Tan inverse -1.
Tan inverse minus 1 means tan inverse minus x minus tan inverse 1. This we can write pi minus tan inverse 1. So my dear students, in the last session we have discussed tan inverse 1 is nothing but 45. So pi minus pi by 4. Just you might have expected. What is your answer now? Tell me.
3 pi by 4.
4 is the LCM. 4 pi minus pi, which is equal to 3 pi by 4. Okay. So these important points, note down. Very, very important points we have discussed here. Okay, let us move to next question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Prove that sine inverse 4 upon 5 plus sine inverse 7 upon 25 equals to sine inverse 117 by 125. This problem needs to be restated. That means, for example, if you say sine inverse 4 by 5 is equal to alpha, sine inverse 7 by 25 is equal to beta, alpha plus beta is equal to sine inverse of something. That means sine of alpha plus beta is equal to 117 by 125. It is enough to prove that. Obviously, alpha plus beta becomes sine inverse of 117 by 125. It is indirectly, we need to find out sine of alpha plus beta value. For example, instead of sine inverse, cos inverse is there. Cos alpha plus beta, we need to find out. Right. So let us say this sine inverse 4 upon 5 is equal to alpha, or A also we can say, no problem. Sine alpha is equal to 4 by 5. See, if you know one of the trigonometric ratios, other trigonometric ratios easily we can evaluate it. So take, that means, or consider a right angle triangle. Say this is alpha. This is 4, 5. So what will be the other side? Unknown side. What is the unknown side in a right angle triangle? No response.
3.
3. 25 minus 16 is 9. Square root of 9 is 3.
3.
Right. Sine inverse 7 upon 25 is equal to beta. Sine beta equals to 7 upon 25. Right. So let us consider one more right angle triangle. So this is beta. 7, this is 25. What will be the remaining side? 25 square is 625. 7 square is 49. 625 minus 49 is 576. What is the square root of 576?
24, sir. 24, sir.
Yes, 24. Just you leave it now. So if you bring sine inverse this side, now it is enough to prove that. It is enough to prove that we are restating the problem. Enough to prove that sine of alpha plus beta is equal to 117 by 125. So now consider sine of alpha plus beta. Now what do you mean by sine of alpha plus beta? What do you mean by sine of alpha plus beta? Sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta. Right? Now tell me, what is sine alpha value?
4 by 5.
4 by 5.
4 by 5.
Yes. What is cos beta?
24 by 20.
Very good. 24 by 25. Plus what is cos alpha?
3 by
3 by 5.
3 by 5. What is sine beta?
7 by 20.
7 by 25.
1 by
Yes.
25.
We need to simplify now. This will be 96 by 125. This will be 21 by 125. Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir. Total 44 by 125, sir.
Once again, now tell me, what do you get? 96 upon 25, 125 plus 21 upon 125.
117 by 125, sir.
Yes, 125 is the LCM. 96 plus 21.
117.
117 by 125. This is the value of sine of alpha plus beta. So therefore, alpha plus beta is equal to, again we can write sine inverse of 117 by 125.
7 by 125.
Actually, alpha beta are different. We assumed alpha stands for what? Sine inverse 4 by 5. Beta stands for sine inverse 7 upon 25.
7 by 25.
Now tell me, what do you, instead of alpha, what do you write here?
Sine inverse 4 by 5 plus
4 by
Sine
5
inverse,
plus 7 by 20.
sine inverse,
Sine inverse 4 by 5
7 by
plus sine inverse 7 by 25.
4 by 5 plus sine inverse 7 by
Plus 7 by
25.
25.
Sine inverse 117 by 125.
in that sense it is proved. Clear now? So once,
Yes, sir.
once again, I suggest you, all of you, even just follow all the problems what we have completed earlier also. Just you revise them, you practice them.
Sir, once show before page.
Completed. Wait. 1 minute. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sir, screen is not visible, sir.
Now is it visible?
Yes.
Right. Now the one more question. If x belongs to -1, 1 open, then prove that 2 tan inverse x equals to tan inverse of 2x upon 1 minus x square. So this will be very, very important result for the other chapters. That means tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square is 2 tan inverse x. So if you are asked to prove 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, it is enough to prove that tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square is equal to 2 tan inverse x. LHS is equal to RHS, or RHS is equal to LHS, we can prove. Okay. Now let us consider RHS now. So this is the condition given, leave it this condition. Consider here RHS, right hand side. That is tan inverse of 2x upon 1 minus x square. Now let us substitute x is equal to tan theta. Okay, obviously theta becomes tan inverse x. Theta is the angle. Okay, theta we can write tan inverse x. So now this RHS becomes tan inverse 2 tan theta upon 1 minus tan square theta. See, from multiple submultiple angles, we know this concept. What is the concept? Let me recall the formula. Tan 2 theta is equal to 2 tan theta upon 1 minus tan square theta. So that means instead of 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta, we write tan inverse of tan 2 theta. And one more formula we have in inverse trigonometric functions, tan inverse of tan theta equal to theta. But instead of theta, we have 2 theta. No problem, this can be written 2 theta. But theta is nothing but what? Tan inverse x. So this equals to 2 tan inverse x. This is LHS. Hence it is proved. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
This is very interesting question. Prove that sine inverse 4 by 5 plus sine inverse 5 upon 13 plus sine inverse 16 upon 25 equal to pi by 2. Any idea?
Sin C plus sin C.
Okay, I will do one thing. For example, if you are able to prove the sum of these two angles is equal to cos inverse 16 by 25 plus this sin inverse of 16 by 25 becomes pi by 2. Am I correct or not? In the previous problem we have discussed sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Clear? That means here our duty is to prove sin inverse 4 by 5 plus sin inverse pi by 13 is equal to cos inverse 16 by 25. That means if you say this is alpha, this is beta, it is enough to prove that cos of alpha plus beta is equal to 16 by 25. Obviously, alpha plus beta becomes cos inverse 16 by 25. If this is added to this one, we can write directly answer pi by 2. Okay. So let us implement our this plan now. Right. Let us say first sin inverse 4 by 5 alpha. Sin alpha equals to 4 by 5. So just take the right angle triangle. So could you help me regarding this?
Yes,
Alpha.
sir.
Now, what are the known sides here? Opposite by
4, 5.
4,
Opposite and hypotenuse.
4.
5. What is the
3.
unknown side?
Adjacent is equal to 3, sir.
3.
Three.
Leave it. Now sin inverse 5 upon 13 equals to beta. What is sin beta?
Sin beta equals to 5
Pi
by
upon
13.
5 upon 30. Okay, take the triangle. Right. This is beta. This is 5. This is 13. What is the unknown side? So 13 square is 169. 5
12,
square,
sir.
169 minus 25, 144. Square root of 144.
144.
12.
Square root of 144 is
Yes,
12.
yes. Now consider cos of alpha plus beta. In compound angles, cos of a plus b formula we have cos a, cos b
Cos B
minus,
plus
not plus, minus, danger. So
Sin.
cos of alpha plus beta is
alpha,
cos
sin
alpha
beta.
cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta.
Sin alpha, sin beta.
What is cos alpha? What is cos alpha? From this triangle cos alpha we can write. Cos alpha is equal to
3
3
by
upon
5.
5.
3 by 5.
Yes. So that means 3 upon 5 into cos beta. What is
Into
cos
12
beta?
12 by 13, sir.
12 by
12 upon 30. Right. Minus sin alpha.
4 by
4 by 5
4 by 5.
4 by
Into
5 into
5 by
5 by
13.
13.
into 5 by 13.
Very good. This is 36 upon 65, correct?
Yes.
Minus 20 upon 65.
Minus 20 upon 60.
Then
16
what
by
we get?
65. 16 by 65.
65 is the LCM. 36 minus 20.
minus
We have
20. 16 by 65.
16 by
65.
65.
16 upon 20. 65.
That means sum of these two we need to write first now. After that we shall go for LHS. So that implies we are going to get alpha plus beta equals to cos inverse 16 by 65. Desired value obtained. But alpha, what does alpha stand for? So therefore, alpha
Sin
is
inverse.
nothing but sin inverse,
Sin inverse 4 by 5 plus sin inverse 5 by 13.
sin inverse 5 by 30 equals to,
Cos inverse 16 by 65.
yes, we are able to prove cos inverse 16 by 65. So instead of these sum of these two values, it is replaced by cos inverse 16 by 65 plus sin inverse 16 by 65. Obviously, you get answer pi by 2. That's all. Shall you try? Now take the left hand
Yes.
side. Left hand side means total. This one you need to take here to here. Shall I move to next page?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now consider left hand side. In left hand side, what we have? Sin inverse
4 by
Sin
5
inverse 4 by 5 plus sin inverse 5 by 13 plus sin
Plus
inverse 16 by 65.
65.
that is sin inverse 16 by 65. Yes. Sum of these two. So we can write cos inverse 16 by 65 plus sin inverse 16 by 65. So we have the formula sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is pi by 2. So this equals to pi by 2. RHS. Hence it is proved. So unmute yourself. Okay. Ninth question. Prove that cot inverse 9 plus cosecant inverse root 41 upon 4 equal to pi by 4. So whenever if you encounter these type of questions, I will give one suggestion. Suppose first angle is alpha, second angle is beta. Alpha plus beta is equal to 45 degrees. We need to prove. Whenever you are asked to prove alpha plus beta is equal to pi by 4, better you consider tan. Tan alpha plus beta is equal to prove 1. Alpha plus beta is equal to tan inverse 1. That is nothing but pi by 4 only. So that means indirectly in this problem, find tan of alpha plus beta. You say this is alpha. You say this is beta. Find tan alpha plus beta. So whose value will be, obviously you get 1. Then alpha plus beta is equal to tan inverse 1 or pi by 4 directly we can write. Alpha is this one, beta is this one. That's all. Okay, let us proceed. So first we need to think in our mind like this. So let us say this cot inverse 9 alpha. What is cot alpha? 9.
Equals to
9.
Right. Let us consider right angle triangle. Say alpha. So cot alpha is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. This is 9. This will be, sorry, adjacent side by opposite side. 9, 1. 81 plus 1, 82. Square root of 82. This will be. Okay, next, cosecant inverse root 41 upon 4 equals to beta. Cosecant beta equals to root 41 upon 4. Take the right angle triangle, say beta. This is root 41, hypotenuse, opposite side 4. So what will be the remaining side? 41 minus 16, 25. Obviously 5. Am I correct?
5.
Yes, 25
Yes.
plus 16 is 41, root 41 only. So now consider tan of alpha plus beta. Why should we consider? We need to prove alpha plus beta is equal to pi by 4. So it is enough to prove that tan of alpha plus beta is equal to 1. Whether you are able to get tan of alpha plus beta is equal to 1 or not, we need to check. Now, what is the formula for tan of alpha plus beta? What is tan of a plus b formula?
Tan A plus
Tan
tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B.
Alpha tan beta.
That means, can I write like this? Tan alpha
Tan alpha plus tan beta by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta.
upon 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. Right, let us substitute. Tan alpha is equal to 1 upon 9. Am I correct?
Yes.
In this triangle, tan alpha is equal to opposite side by adjacent 1 upon 9. Here tan beta. What is tan beta? 4 upon 5. So let us substitute now. 1 upon 9 plus 4 upon 5 upon 1 minus 1 upon 9 into 4 upon 5. Then tell me what do you get now?
41 by 45 by 41 by 45.
What is the LCM here? 45. 5 plus 36.
41.
45. 9 5 is 45. 45
5
minus
plus
4. 45 cancel. 41 by 41. So you get 1.
1, sir.
Therefore, alpha plus beta is equal to 45 degrees. What do you mean by alpha now? What do you mean by alpha?
Cot inverse 9.
Cot inverse 9. Beta.
Cosec inverse root 41.
Root 41 by 4.
So hence, so we can write cot inverse 9 plus cosecant inverse
Root 41 by 4
4 equals to
is
pi by
equals to pi by 4.
Hence it is proved. Okay, one problem, homework problem, I shall give it, try to do. Tomorrow we shall discuss this question.
Sir, one show before page. Okay, sir.
Right. Show that cos of sin inverse of root 13 upon 17 equals to sin of tan inverse upon 2 by 3. Any idea? You are free to share, anybody.
Cot alpha
Yes, cos alpha is